Fast, focused, and fearless. Here's everything you need to know as you jumpstart your day. I'm Pauline Verzosa. President Bongbong Marcos promised to sustain efforts to boost economic growth and reduce poverty following the Philippines' credit rating upgrade to A-. The upgrade, awarded by Rating and Investment Information Incorporated, or RNI, marks the country's highest rating to date. RNI credited the upgrade to the country's macroeconomic stability and strong growth. For BBM, this upgrade is a sign of investor confidence in the economy and a step toward improving Filipinos' lives. He emphasized that the upgraded rating would lower borrowing costs, allowing savings to be redirected to public services like infrastructure and healthcare. Marcos also expressed optimism that the improved rating would attract more investments and create better jobs for Filipinos. China has filed a diplomatic protest against the Philippines over the Philippine Coast Guard's anchoring of BRP Teresa Magbanua at Escoda Shoal. Foreign Ministry spokesperson Lin Jian said the activity of the PCG was illegal and it infringes on China's sovereignty. PCG spokesperson for the West Philippine Sea, Commodore J. Tariela, refuted China's claim. He insisted that a PCG vessel is deployed in Escoda Shoal to protect our sovereign rights and combat illegal fishing activities. Escoda Shoal is located 140 kilometers west of Palawan and it is part of our exclusive economic zone. Meanwhile, naka-lockdown ngayon ang ilang babuyan sa Batangas dahil sa pagkalat ng African swine fever. Kaya naman ang mga hog raiser doon nangangamba na para sa kanilang negosyo. Para bigyan ng mukha ang balita, Mobile Journal, Amy Atienza.
Maraming alagang baboy sa Batangas ang tinamaan ng nakahahawa at nakamamatay na African swine fever. Kaya ang mga nag-aalaga at nagnenegosyo ng baboy sa probinsya, umaaray na sa pagkalugi. Naka-lockdown na ang ilang babuyan sa Rosario at San Jose, Batangas. Hinigpitan ang pagpapasok sa mga ito dahil sa pagkalat ng African swine fever sa Batangas. Ito rin ang dahilan kaya nagdeklara na ng state of calamity sa probinsya noong August 7. Isa sa mga naapektuhan, ang hog raiser na si Samuel Noses. Bumaba kasi ang farm gate price nila sa mga baboy.
Ay, malaki. Malaki binaban ng baboy. At yung mga iba naman, hindi naman pare-parehas.
Ramdam din ang epekto ng ASF sa palengke ng lipa. Kaunti na lang ang nakadisplay ng mga karning baboy. Bukod sa konting supply, mahina rin ang bentahan. Ang mga customer kasi nila, takot daw na bumili. Kung may bibili man, nang hihingi pa raw ng resibo para may mahahabol kung sakaling may problema sa karneng kinuha nila.
Siyempre natatakot din naman ang mga yan. Kahit good ang baboy nila, kaysa baka maibaon, pagbibili na agad nila kahit mura, kahit lugi.
Kaya para makahatak ng customer, nagbaba na sila ng presyo. Kung dati ay nakabebenta sila ng 370 pesos per kilo, ngayon nasa tig 300 pesos per kilo na lang ang liempo. Ang ganitong sitwasyon baka umabot pa raw hanggang Disyembre, kaya may petisyon na sila para sana ay maibaba ang binabayaran nilang mayor's permit. Una namang nilinaw ni Agriculture Secretary Francisco Chu Laurel Jr. na safe kainin ang mga baboy na infected ng ASF. Pero kailangang linisin at lutuing mabuti ang karne. Sa ngayon, patuloy ang ipinapatupad na livestock checkpoint sa 10 bayan ng Batangas. Yan ay para matiyak na hindi makakalabas sa probinsya ang mga baboy na positibo sa ASF.
Devastating eh. Tayo din ay isa sa pinakamaraming alagang baboy sa Batangas. So, karamihan sa ating backyard. Doon lang umaasa yung iba nating kababayan ng income.
Sa kasagsagan ng African swine fever, hindi naman kailangang tanggalin ang baboy sa ating mga menu. Kailangan lang nating maging maingat sa mga binibili nating karne. Mobile Journal, Amy Atienza po, hatid ang mukha ng balita.
In the Philippine Star, senators are poised to question PhilHealth's need for more funds in the 2025 national budget. Senator Sherwin Gatchalian says the main question is about the surplus funds, including the nearly 90 billion pesos savings transferred to the National Treasury. And in business world, the Bangko Central's rate-cutting cycle is expected to continue into early 2025. Analysts say a terminal rate for BSP policy rates could be around 4.5 to 5%, a further 125 to 175 basis points lower than today. Senator Win Gatchalian, who chairs the Committee on Basic Education, says the curriculum has been fine-tuned through the pilot run of the Matatag program. Here's an excerpt from his interview on The Big Story.
Implementation of the Matatag curriculum seems to be problematic based on the case studies that we have spoken to. What needs to happen here, do you think?
Well, generally, I saw a review by PIDS on the Matatag curriculum. During the last school year, it was pilot tested. And based on the review of the pilot test, it seems like majority of our teachers and our school heads are in favor of the Matatag curriculum because it reduced competencies by 70% and increased the number of hours for students to learn and for students to absorb the lessons. It's important also for students to master the lesson. So this year, the Matatag curriculum is fully rolled out in kindergarten, grades 1, grades 4, and grade 7. And based on the department order and also from feedback from the implementers, our teachers and our principals, there seems to be the Matatag curriculum seems to have a lot of subjects being taught every day. I'll give you a case in point like GMRC. GMRC is now a law and it's mandated to be part of the lessons. However, it's being taught every day. And we actually urge the Department of Education to take a look whether GMRC can be taught maybe in lesser days, let's say 3 times a day. And the other lessons like Araling Panlipunan can be taught in lesser days instead of every day.
Okay, so in short,
what's
Senator,
important is more time for students to learn and more time for teachers to teach and for students to master the lessons.
okay. So in short, what you're trying to say, and based on what you've heard and all the feedback, as well as the studies and the pilot test, sa madaling salita, kailangan pang i-further refine yung Matatag curriculum.
I think the pilot test, the pilot test during this last school year enabled DepEd to fine-tune the Matatag curriculum because it's fully rolled out in 4 grade levels. However, still based on feedback, still based on the department order that was released recently, there seems to be room for adjustment, especially on subjects.
The Meralco Bolts nabbed the first victory in the 49th season of the PBA Governors Cup. Meralco escaped the Magnolia Hotshots in the nail-biting season opener 99-94. Magnolia's Glenn Robinson III attempted a game-winning shot in the final seconds, but his 4-point attempt missed the mark. Meralco's returning import Alan Durham sealed the win with a pair of freebies before the game ended. Durham led Meralco with a total of 20 points and 16 rebounds. A 2-time Olympic gold medalist Carlos Yulo expressed gratitude to Signal TV chairman and sports patron Manny V. Pangilinan. Yulo thanked MVP for helping him train for the 2024 Paris Olympics. Aside from that, Yulo commended One Sports' coverage of Team Philippines and their journey to the Games.
MVP, maraming salamat po. Grabe yung supporta niya. Siya yung tumulong sa akin makapunta ng Japan din po. And nakapagtayo po ng gym sa Intramuros. And syempre sa One Sport and sa Signal po na in-air po yung mga training camps namin, yung insight ng trainings, and commentating sa mga laro po namin and maipakita sa buong mundo po na yung mga atletang Pilipino.
Meanwhile, Signal TV President and CEO Jane Jimenez Basas expressed pride in broadcasting the Paris Olympics to Filipinos. Basas said they will continue to foster a sense of national pride through sports. Signal TV was the official broadcaster of the Paris Olympics. And those are the top stories of the hour. Join us later at 9 a.m. as we continue to monitor the day's biggest stories. I'm Pauline Verzosa. We are One News.